Another important technical feature that a lot of these applicant tracking systems have is a ranking system. And so very much like search, it is a system where you put in your application and it try to parses that information, and then it'll give you a rank based on its own criteria. So the recruiter will often put in that criteria and say, I'm looking for this job title, this many years of experience in this job title, or I'm looking for these skills, or whatever it is. So most of the time the recruiter is proactively putting those criteria in there. And then, the algorithm itself is just kind of going through the stuff that you put in there, and then it's giving you a score based on those things. A lot of those things you just can't change. You can't change if they're looking for 6 years of experience and you only have 5. You can't change it. And so what you can do, though, is make sure that you're using industry standard language across your resume. This really hit me because, I'm creative and I like to put, for example, my skills section for a long time was called superpowers. And then I realized it just wasn't hitting. It's the computer isn't putting it where that information belongs. And that, I had these kind of other job titles, and I started using standard job titles in place of, the kind of more special sounding job titles that I had. And that is how you're going to rank a little higher in there. It's hard because the software is trying to be smarter than you, and then you're trying to be smarter than the software. But this isn't about a game, really. This is really just about making it easy for you to rank high. Okay? There's no way to know what that criteria is. There's no way to know what the recruiter's searching for. And so you have to use that industry standard language, and you have to just make it look, the way that it is. What you're trying to do is make reality look, or you're trying to make your resume as easily readable by this computer as possible, and then hope you're the best applicant. And so, that's what you got to do. That's the ranking systems and the applicant tracking systems. And 3 out of the 5 have some sort of a ranking system. Although, again, like with a lot of features, not every recruiter will turn on every feature or will use every feature. When you talk to recruiters, or when you go to where recruiters talk to themselves, many of them say that they kind of ignore a lot of these features, and they just, read through all of the applications themselves. So that's, the other kind of real technical piece that you need to know about applicant tracking systems.